activities allow me to apply the things that like we had talked about into real world situations, especially like the modules, because I was able to take things that I just read about in my textbook and then see how they were actually used in the classroom, which helped me out a lot. In terms of the projects, the expert group project on EBD was very eye-opening because I had worked with children at that point who had like learning disabilities, but I hadn't really encountered any that had EBD. So going in and sitting with the inclusion teacher helped me figure out, exactly what it meant to have EBD, because before I wasn't entirely sure, and to see that EBD is an entire separate category than LD, because before I just kind of I thought that maybe they were all just kind of lumped together in disability, and I learned how separate they were, and it taught me a lot about how even children can feel these, like aggressions when, I so often thought that was only for adults, and talking with the teacher helped me figure out how you can manage students like this, because these students are in a gen ed classroom. So being able to find like strategies and coping methods like the motivator and the cool down zone, what I thought was very helpful and definitely applicable as a future teacher. And I really think everything in this class probably will help me out as a future teacher, because especially with classrooms today, we're going to have all these students in our setting. So knowing how to deal with students with exceptionalities is very important. And luckily all the activities we've done and my placement and the projects and stuff have helped prepare me for that, because I have a much better understanding of what I need to do and how to appropriately handle them to where they have fun and I have fun at the same time. So I guess overall what I took away from all of this about students with exceptionalities is just that patience, because they may take longer to be heard, but what they're having to say is just as important. And responsibility, and as a teacher taking on the responsibility to make sure that these students can and will learn in my classroom, and that they have just an equal chance at all things done in my classroom as the other students, and that I need to apply the strategies that we learn to help them, and just to embrace their disability and run with it, and instead of making it something